From Los Angeles, California, this is Burncast and I'm the bomb.
Tony, wait.
You better go as OhTony.
Yeah, all right. My guest today is...
Take two.
My guest today is OhTony. Tony, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been going to Burning Man?
If I go this year, which I'm planning to, this will be my 7th year and my 8th burn. I got the bonus burn last year, so that counts as 2.
All right, let's talk about if you go this year. What's that about?
Well, initially I wasn't sure if I wanted to go because, I've been going for... Wait a minute, hold on. What are you doing?
I'm going to get the necklace.
Okay, wait a minute. This is my 7th. Okay, so this will be my 7th year. So anyone who's been to Burning Man like more than 3 or 4 times, and January comes around, and you think yourself, I don't know if I want to go. It's like, but I got to be doing all these other things, and then you end up going maybe. So that's where I was at in January when I bought my ticket, number 130, by the way, and then I sort of got into it again. Last year, in November, I did a show called Burner Tales from the Playa, which is a one-man show that I wrote and performed about my 6 years at Burning Man, which is, by the way, now on the web. If you want to see it, you can go to www.ohtony.com and click on the Burner Tales from the Playa link. The whole thing is there. You can see the video of it.
Awesome.
So anyway, after finishing that, I said, well, you know what? I think maybe I'm done with it for a while. There are other projects that I want to be involved with. But, summer came along and, you started getting that feeling. And but the problem was I didn't really have a lot of money. You know what I mean?
I don't have a lot of money, but I'm not handing out the hat.
Well, I know. Well, so I decided, since a lot of people had said they wanted to see the show and they couldn't make it for whatever reason, so I put the show up and then I put a donate link. So if you go and you like it, and if you want to donate $1, $5, whatever you want, click on the link, and that will help send me to Burning Man.
And anybody watching this, I have a donate button on Burncast.
Exactly.
I want to go to Burning Man too.
She wants to go to Burning Man too, if she can get out of work. So send her off.
Well, I need money, and I need money to cover my rent while I'm gone is a big thing.
Yeah.
And then I'll deal with getting out of work. I'll quit my job if I have to.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's back to you in the studio.
Anyway.
So how has Burning Man changed in the years you've been going?
How's it changed?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question, and here's why. Some people will say, well, the year I started, because I started 2002. The year I started, there were 35,000, 38,000. Last year, 45,000, 48,000. This year, it's going to cost a lot more to get there. The ticket costs more. Everything costs more. People are saying, well, there's probably going to be a lot, really wealthy people there, or there's going to be more people there. And what it comes down to is when you get to Burning Man, none of that matters anymore.
Yeah.
You can't tell. If you're at Burning Man, you can't tell if there are 30,000 people or 45,000 people there. You can't tell if that person earns $50,000 a year or $250,000 a year. Yeah, there's a lot of RVs. There's always a lot of RVs. What are you going to do, walk around and count them?
Yeah.
And every year is a little different because every year is different.
Yeah.
Every moment for moment is different.
Yeah.
So say, how is it different? I was not back for the years of the man sitting on hay bales. So I wasn't there for that, so I can't compare it to that. In terms of my experience of it, every year is a little bit different, and every year is the same. So that's the way I put it.
Very creative burner response.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about color on the playa, your experiences with diversity.
Not to plug my show again, but I do talk about that in the show. I think Burning Man is becoming more diverse. I don't think that it's ever going to be as diverse as some other events. I think it's really especially since it really comes out of Northern California, out of the tech community, to a large extent. More people, but that being said, there are more people of color on the playa, and there's more. I don't. There's more. Maybe it's because of people like me. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it happens. Maybe as it gets larger. I don't know. I know that when the first few years I went, I knew there were very few other African Americans, and especially African American men.
Not to mention, I don't see Hispanics at all. Are they not? I don't just see them.
I think they don't stand out as much, man.
Oh, you think so?
I think so, yeah. Because I know several who've been going for many years, but there aren't as many as well. I think the money thing does have a lot to do with it. It's money, it's culture.
Socioeconomic has nothing to do with it?
Culture, yeah. Exactly. Social economic is the money side.
Oh, okay.
Is
gotcha.
the money side. That's the
Gotcha.
money side.
Okay.
And there's the culture side, which is the music. The music, the event, the fact that people there are weird, and I think and we've discussed this before, but the black people go to Burning Man are weird, they're unusual, they're unlike normal African Americans in this country, They don't dig sports, they mostly hang out with white people in the real life, in the real world. Not everyone, broad generalization. They're not into techno music, they're not into drug use.
Yeah.
They're pretty conservative. It's in my experience, I think that black people go to church more than white people do. So it really, in a way, we're more conservative, and that's just Burning Man is not everything. You ask white people, have you ever heard of Burning Man? Yeah, I think it's that thing that go with that big rave in the desert,
Right.
or that big orgy in the desert, or that big whatever it is. You ask a black person, they go, no clue at all. No clue.
You think?
No clue.
Your
Yeah.
parents, your mom, your...
No one is, no.
Okay.
Just really, it hasn't penetrated yet. Maybe it's a knowledge thing. Maybe black people just don't know about it. But I think that there's so many other cultural things that's the reason why you don't see a lot of us out there. But on the other hand, more than ever.
Yeah.
More than ever.
Did you happen to know Larry Harvey, his son, is half black? Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about something else. But you know what? I have a feeling we're going to run out of time because we get 10 minutes on most video sharing sites. So we're going to cut here, folks. And Tony gets a two-parter.
Whoa! Fucking score, dude!
So tune in for tomorrow for the next episode of Tony as we finish this conversation.
Please come back.